see. Let's get everything all set up. Alrighty. And let's just go ahead and refresh the page, make sure everything's working. Let's see. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Let's see if Root's in chat to make sure everything looks good. Oh, the keyboard isn't working. Oh no. Music. Okay, okay, we had to have our third keyboard up. Hold on. That did not work. That did not work. Which? Lo-fi. I need my tunes again. Not spooky lo-fi. Lo-fi for witches. Alrighty. We're gonna have that playing. Let's get our third keyboard. There we go. Okay, it's typing in chat now. So, hey, Roots. Everything working. Let's double check. Everything working. I didn't type that right, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just retype it. It's fine. That's what a third keyboard is for. It's what it's for. Alrighty. Let's go over here. Let's refresh the page. I think, yeah, okay, everything's looking good. Everything's looking good on my end now. I had to have my third keyboard up, but hey, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. It's all good. Let's go. I hope anyone listening in has been working on their word count goal. Right? I haven't, the last 2 days. I wasn't feeling very good, so those are the first 2 days that I completely missed. That was really, really rough. Oh my goodness, to be honest, I'm still not feeling great, but I don't think humans can get infected via TV land, via computer land. Hi, T. Hi, it's so good to see you. I was still just checking with Roots to make sure everything's up and working okay. Oh my goodness. But if you notice anything, go ahead and let me know too, okay? It's so good to see you. I put in a new animated emote. I think it's for like the subscribers only, so I don't think most people will be able to test it. Maybe Roots will be able to test it. But it said it was still waiting to verify, or it was waiting for like permission or something. I wasn't quite sure. I don't quite know what it meant by that. I don't know a lot of things when it comes to streaming, but yeah. Let's see if I can get Roots in the chat. I forgot that keyboard doesn't work. Okay, third keyboard. It's okay. Third keyboard. Third keyboard. And we'll type in Roots. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. It's showing on my OBS. It's showing on OBS. The only sub-only mode I see is the party one. Oh, it's not in the little animated one? Okay, so maybe... Yeah, the party one isn't animated. The animated one is a Mothman. I bought it. I bought someone, they had a little animated bongo Mothman on the internets. And I bought it and I put it on. But it said it's still like... It's processing or it's under review. I'm not quite sure what it said. Maybe I can look up on it. Hopefully this doesn't end the stream by me messing around on Twitch. Hold on. Let's see here. If I go to viewer rewards and emotes, it says it's pending approval. That's what it says, pending approval. Let me go back over here. Okay, it looks like everything's still okay. Yeah, it says pending approval. I didn't know my animated emotes had to be approved. But I guess it does, which is sad. So hopefully it won't take long though, because it is a cute little like little animated Mothman who's doing the little bongo table thing. It looked really cute. That's why I got it. I got it just in time for this stream today. I thought it would be like instant. But I guess not. Where is Roots? Roots, tell me all my settings are right. I'm gonna bother them. Here for me to complete RE4? What's RE4? Why is it gonna take forever? Oh, and let me go ahead and text Roots. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just sending them question marks. Resident Evil 4. Okay. I know all the gamer lingo. I'm cool. I'm caught up. Yeah. Is that one of the ones that's the remake? Is that one of the ones where it's been like remade and it's supposed to be like fancier and better now? And I follow up. Or is that genuinely one of the new ones? Roots is here. Okay, it looks good. It seems good. Phew. Roots. You have the from your friend. You have the sub. You had the sub. Can you check if you have an animated Mothman bongo emote? T wasn't able to see it earlier, but maybe only people who are subbed can see it because it's one of the sub rewards. It's an animated emote. Because you're a huge completionist, and the first part for doing all the secrets took me 5 or 6 hours. T! Oh god, you just started part 2. How many parts are there? Is it only 2 parts, or like is it 3 or 4 parts? That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Oh, I don't know. You don't know. You're a completionist. You should know. Oh, that's so funny though. But yeah, it's good to be back up here. Honestly, I'm still not feeling great. But then there's DLC too. Oh my god. Oh, it's your first run. Oh, okay. I thought maybe like you were like already an expert. Maybe you already played this like 7 times and you're just doing another rerun to get all the completionist stuff. Okay. But yeah. You're trying to do a completionist run on your first playthrough? That's intense. I always just do first time playthroughs just for fun. I don't... Because then like you kind of know everything, right? You're more familiar with it. You don't have to keep looking stuff up. And then after the just for fun run, then you can do completionist stuff later. That's how I normally do it. Maybe I'm silly though. You do all completionist runs on your first run. That's insane. But then there's nothing to do on your second or third run-throughs. You already did everything. You had all the fun, you did all the completionist stuff, and now you'll never play the game again. That's so crazy. But yeah, Roots, if you don't see that Mothman Bongo animated emote, I think it's still just under review from Twitch. It has this little like yellow timer thingy on it that says they're still looking into it. So if you don't see it, it's fine. I might just have to wait a while before they like approve me using it. Maybe it's so that way you don't have like inappropriate little emotes. Maybe something like that. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I was not feeling good the past few days. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I did not want to miss a 3rd day in the row on Twitch. That just seemed like too much when I'm still this new here. So I figured, okay, I'll take medicine, I'll have some food in my belly, I'll try to feel a little bit better. And today might be a shorter stream. It might only be like 1 to 2 hours. We'll see. I was really looking forward to doing story time. I saw for the past few days there's been a story time in the Discord. I really wanted to read someone's story time and give the feedback and review on it. I was getting it ready like an hour before the stream. I was going to load it up and like take a look at it and make sure it all ran good. But it was a Google Doc and they sent the link, but they didn't give me permission to look at it. I was like, no. So funny though. But yeah, so I messaged them being like, hey, you need to give me permission. They might just not have seen it yet. But whenever that gets updated, and they give me permission to look at their Google Doc, then we can do that story time. If anyone else has any other story times, feel free to put it in the Discord though, or email me at the Cryptid Roots email. It's all good, and just let me know here in chat, and I'll take a look at it. I'm so happy to see everyone's story times. Let's see. Resident Evil gives cheats like infinite ammo, automatic rifles, etc. if you do certain requirements or get a certain amount of CP. I know it's horribly named after the bad thing with the same letter. Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. So it makes it fun for future runs. Okay, so if you do like the completionist run and all the stuff in the beginning, then you get access to all these like really, really cool things to use later. Oh my god, still, that's so much. I don't know if I could commit to a completionist run first run. Like, good for you, T, but I couldn't do it. I just want to play the game. I want to, like, F around in the game and see how to play it and have fun with it and stuff. Maybe that's just me, though. You know, different play styles, different people. Nothing wrong with either one. I'm just like, it couldn't be me. What's, Roots could probably verify this, but, like, I think the biggest completionist thing I've got done, and I had easily hundreds and hundreds and multiple hundreds of hours into this game, and I completed it and did completionist runs multiple times. I had all the different stuff. I had all these save files. Was probably Okami on the Wii. On the original, it first came out, it was on the Wii. And I completed it so many times. I even had save files for each of the boss fights, right? And then I had, so that way if I was just bored and I wanted to do one particular boss fight but not do the others, I could just load the save file for that boss fight and do that. And then the other thing I had was I would then have a new file. It was always the one at the end. It was at the bottom of all my save files. That was like the new like from the beginning game, and I would start it all the way from the beginning, and I would do a full playthrough of that, and that was without the stuff you got from getting all the beads. If you get like all the beads and all the side stuff in it, you get these extra perks. So I could have this total newbie run. I had the other run that was with it, with all the beads and all the extra stuff like you were talking about, like the stuff you get for being a completionist. And then I had all the save files for each boss fight. Wait until you hear that I did a Mein Leben run in Wolfenstein 2. Permadeath in a single sitting. And the intro cutscene is 20 minutes and you can't skip it. Oh, that sounds like Okami. That's a really long intro for Okami. Those who know, you know. Wolfenstein 2 takes around 4 hours minimum. 4 hours and 20 minutes of it is just the intro cutscene. Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh my goodness. I haven't played Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein. But I have heard a lot of people mention it. It seems like it's a popular game. Maybe I'll have to check that out in the future. That was when I was trying to type words and stuff. Oh my goodness, though. But it's so nice just being able to sit here and chat for a little bit again. Like, those past 2 days of feeling sick were rough. It's still a little rough, but I'm alive now. You know, the past few days I was not feeling alive. Oh my goodness. So is everyone else here? Everyone else been keeping up with their writing goals? Been keeping up with stuff? I was saying since I was sick the past few days, I was so sick I didn't even get any writing done. Normally, if you guys don't see me write on stream, I'm still like writing in my journals and stuff. I'm still doing other stuff. I'm working on other stories. So I still get my writing count done. The last 2 days, I did not. I've missed 2 days worth of writing. That's insane. I'm so far behind now. It's not as popular as it's basically mainstream. Oh, like Doom, but it's popular still. Okay. I mean, it was popular enough to get a sequel. It's Wolfenstein 2. Wolfenstein 2. We've waited so long just to get Okami 2. I mean, yeah, there was like Okami Den, but that's like different. And only Roots got to play that. I never got to play that. Oh my god. I think it's pronounced Okami Den. I'm gonna feel there's gonna be someone who's gonna see this years from now and be like, actually, it's pronounced. Oh. I'll be cancelled right after. Everyone's gonna be like, no, this is the correct way to say it. If I get cancelled every time I accidentally say something wrong, this is gonna be a rough life for Cryptid. It technically has 4 modern games, but it's just Wolfenstein 2. It technically has 4 modern games that we do not talk about. Youngblood. I don't know, you said we can't talk about it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. We do not talk about Youngblood. Oh, that's so crazy. Isn't it, one of those things too? I forget what game franchise it's part of. But isn't that also something too with like is it Metal Gear Solid? I've never watched it. I know nothing about it other than is that the one with all the snakes? It has the solid snake and the liquid snake And oh my god, I think there's like a naked snake and a snake and a fake snake. And isn't there a lot of that if it's Metal Gear Solid? Is there like a lot of them? And I'm always amazed. I'm like, how is there that much content for this? All these people are named Snake. And then like you'll find somebody else and they're not named Snake, and then secretly it's like, surprise, you'll find out in like a prequel thing, a prequel sequel version 2 thing, they actually were a snake. They were just pretending not to be Snake. And then this person who was a snake actually wasn't a snake. It was they were going by an alter ego and pretending to be Snake. And it's like, what? I haven't gotten that far into Metal Gear Solid despite owning like all of the original ones. Oh dear god. And if you haven't gotten that far into it, like, how am I supposed to keep up with the storyline? It seems crazy. I just hear like memes and stuff about it, hear other people talk about it, and I'm like, none of this makes sense. Like, at first, me and Roots, when we were hearing about it, we joked about there, like, oh, if there's a solid snake, there should be a liquid snake. And then there, like, actually was a liquid snake. And we were like, oh. And then every time we joke about something, it turns out it's, like, a real thing. The new ones are more modern-day remakes of the originals. Oh. They're doing that with, is it Fatal Frames? I think they're doing that with one of the Fatal Frames. The one with the butterflies. The red butterflies. I hear they're doing a remake of that. I'm only excited about it because I watch Gab Smolders play all the Fatal Frames. And I know as soon as it's out, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be watching Gab Smolders for hours play another Fatal Frame. But people I guess are debating if it's a remake or it's a reskin or if it's remastered. I didn't know there was a difference. You've heard the newest Call of Duty was a massive flop for the campaign. Oh, drama in the game community. Is it a massive flop because it sucks, or is it a massive flop because nobody had money so nobody could buy it? I've heard people say they used GPT for the story because of how bad it was. Oh, that's insane. I haven't looked into the stories. I've only been reading the headlines, and I don't like talking too much shit if I've only read the headlines, because, you know, sometimes headlines can be misleading. But I've seen headlines saying that there's gonna be the generative AI stuff for, like, Disney. Disney's gonna be starting to lean into it, and I'm like, are you serious? I haven't looked into it too much because it just makes me depressed. It's getting everywhere. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Day 16. Let's go. Gotta hype ourselves up. But man, yeah, saying that a storyline's so bad it was generated. Wouldn't you feel even more horrible if it wasn't generated and they were like, no, somebody actually really, really tried their best to make this story. It just sucks. I would feel devastated at that point if my story is so bad that people just assume it's generated. I'd be like, I'm not even gonna admit that it was my own story. Just let them assume the computer made it up. I'm just gonna go bury myself. Oh no. What was some other stuff like that? Wasn't it, is it the Winx reboot? I think it's the Winx one. One of the... Not the Netflix live action, but like the animated Winx reboot. I think it's Winx. They were like, this is so bad. Is it all AI? And the person was like... like all their like initial stuff was inspired by AI, or they used AI for like the concepts. And everyone's like, okay, but you're saying the final product doesn't have AI? And they were like, yeah. And they're like, okay, then why does the final product suck? They didn't let you pause it? The whole game? You had to have internet connected. Oh, jeez. You only got some weapons by luck, because the weapons were earned by loot boxes. Oh, God. Bosses that were dump all your ammo at the end of each level. The story was like you were in a desert, to then a forest, and then in a city, etc. Oh no. Oh no. So it wasn't even just like one bad thing. It's like several bad things compounded. It's the way they're doing ammo, it's the way the boss fight works, it's the mechanics of the game and needing internet, it's the story, it's the settings. Sometimes if a game or a story has one bad thing, I'll be real honest, sometimes it can still be good. You just had to get past like the one bad thing and it will still find its target audience and they'll look past the one bad thing, whether it's spelling, whether it's tone consistency, whether it's how logical the game storyline is. If it's one bad thing, you'll still find your target audience and they're willing to go through the one bad thing that you're not good at and still like your work, right? You'll have less of an audience, but you'll still find your people, right? If you have multiple bad things, oh no, it gets harder and harder, gonna be real honest. Kind of want to buy the new Call of Duty to actually see how bad the story is. Kind of see if it's one of those it's so bad it's fun type of things. And that's just the story mode too. I've heard they ruined the zombies mode by adding perks at each round, if I'm correct. Each one was luck. So there's random lucky oh my god. Jeez. And I feel like the Call of Duty fans, if you're into Call of Duty, then you're like into Call of Duty, right? Then you like it. So like if even the Call of Duty people don't like it, it's like, oh, those were your people, those were your fans. You make them so upset. Oh my goodness. How is I forgot to say it at the beginning. I made it only like, I think I got rid of pre-roll ads. I think I just got rid of them entirely. And I think it's only 30 seconds of ad an hour. So I think it should only be 30 seconds of ad an hour. So hopefully, I haven't had continue to complain about it this time. I didn't hear Nick mention it either. Hopefully the ad experience is a lot less this time. I messed around with the settings. I hope I did everything right. You should only get no more than like 30 seconds of ad for an hour. So hopefully that makes this all much more better. They didn't let you keep the previous skins from the last game? No! So you could have spent 2K on skins on the previous game to start fresh on this game. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right, Words. You have the sub, so you don't see the ads. Okay, that's true. There was an option, can you believe this? There was like an option that you could make people who did have subs still watch ads. And I'm like, wait, I thought people got the subscriptions to not watch ads. And there was like an option to like make people who have subscriptions still watch ads. So they would give you the money for the subs and you would still earn money from them by making them watch ads. And I'm like, that sounds evil. Maybe I misunderstood it, but that's what I got from that setting when I was going through all the ad page stuff. And I'm like, that's literally evil. It's literally evil. I'm like, how could you? I thought people got the subs to not watch ads, and now you're making it an option to make them watch ads anyway? Oh my god, that would be insane. No, I feel really guilty about that first stream when I guess it was crazy ads for people. I'm like, I had no idea I was supposed to mess with those settings. So hopefully now that I've gone in there and I've tinkered around a little bit and I pressed all the buttons, hopefully everything's a lot better. And if it's not, gee, let me know. You can either leave a rant here or in the Discord. Don't worry, I believe in you. Thank you for your service. Yeah, Reed's right. Thank you for your service. But yeah, hopefully it's a lot better for everybody. I'm feeling so tired already. Your friend gifted you Stardew Valley today out of the blue? That is a good friend. That's so nice. Some of Root's friends. Roots has some online friends. Sometimes their Roots friends really want to play with Roots in these other games. And some of Roots friends have gifted them games too before, and I'm like, wow. I think sometimes I joke. I'm like, oh, you have like a game like Sugar Daddy? Oh no. But yeah, it's really nice, I think, when people do that. I know not everyone can afford to do that, but like, it's always so nice. Like, always like, aw, that's so cute. They wanted to play the game with you so bad, they got you the game. I know so many people love Stardew Valley, but I think it's farming sims in general, because I really, really liked Grimshire, and yet I still couldn't. I'm probably not gonna play too much more of it because I just can't. I can't with farming sim games. I get too bored. I want my action storylines. I want another Okami. I want to beat up little demons and go on this epic story quest like you do in Okami. And honestly, I know a lot of people are like, oh, what's the new thing? I guess Okami's been remastered, so you could do it on normal other devices besides the Wii. And I'm over here like, what's the point? Like, no, you're supposed to struggle with the Wii mechanics in order to paint everything on the screen, and I got perfect at that, right? I was a master at painting everything on screen. I could do it for hours. I was so good. And now people are like, oh no, you just like do the little joystick on your controller. It's a lot easier now. And I'm like, the point wasn't that it was easy. The point was that you had to master it. So if you're like, oh, you should play Okami again on like the newer consoles where it's easier, and I'm like, no, I will die with this hill. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind that because I don't want my lo-fi beats to go too far ahead. Oh my goodness, let's see here. Where did we even leave off? Because again, I've been sick the past 2 days. So let's see. I think we skipped a little bit. We didn't finish the Witch's Sacrifice. I think people are getting a little bored of me talking about my Witch's Sacrifice. Loki, I think you'd enjoy Cult of the Lamb. It's like a farming sim, but you also have bosses and dungeon. Yeah, I watched a lot of playthroughs for Cult of the Lamb. I can't even finish watching other people play it. I get too bored. And it's like you said, like there is some bosses and dungeons, and then you do all the other stuff, and I'm like, now I'm bored. And even the bosses and dungeons feel a little bit like a little boring after a while. I enjoy the aesthetic, and like Lord knows, like we have Cult of the Lamb inspired merch because I love the vibes, I love the cute characters, I love the Cult of the Lamb aesthetic, I love the characters, and again, I've watched a lot of people play it, right? I can't. It's not my kind of game. Oh my goodness. And I think that's one of the hard things too, because that is one of the creepy, cute, cozy games, like the creepy, cozy games, which is definitely the aesthetic I'm going for in this channel, but I think it runs into the issue a lot of cozy games get for me, where I'm like, oh, this is so cozy, this is so cute. I'm bored. I'm bored now. What else did I like playing? Like, oh, okay, this isn't what I like playing, but I'm just saying, like, I felt a similar thing with Tiny Bookshop. The only reason I streamed Tiny Bookshop as much as I have is because I spent the money on it, and I'm like, no, I spent the dollaroonies to get this game because I thought it would be good. And it's so boring. It's so cute. It's so aesthetic. The character design is great. There's a lot of characters in it I enjoy. I am bored physically playing it though. But I'm like, no, I have to keep playing it. Maybe if I play it enough, I'll brainwash myself into liking it more, and then it will be worth the money I spent on it. Because I feel really guilty spending money on a game that I don't end up playing. You could have refunded it if you had less than 2 hours and you owned it less than 2 weeks. It's fine, it's whatever. I don't want to complain about it, and it's fine. I'm more mad at myself. I'm like, oh, I should have probably watched more game demos of it before I personally spent money on it. It's just one of those things. Guess the reviews were right on it being a waiting sim. Yeah, I don't know. Even if there was like just more interesting story stuff, I would have been better. If there was just like 1 or 2 more game mechanic stuff, like I said, like if there was just the little added feature of like, oh, there was a dating mechanic, so you could like try to get in with some of the villagers that you like. Or if there was a money financial thing besides just buying more books and buying more things for the bookshop. If there was like, oh yeah, like now your character has to save up and try and rent a place, right? Because they're living in their little van bookshop thingamajig, right? And now they have to save up, and do you want to like decorate your apartment? Do you want to try and move up in apartments? Do you want to try and like do all this different stuff? if they just added like 1 or 2 more game mechanic-y things, I think then it would have been better. I think then it would have been like, oh, okay, there is more stuff to do. Because they definitely nailed the vibes. They nailed the artwork, they nailed the vibes, they nailed that aesthetic, but game mechanics wise and playing wise, it is lacking a little bit. So I don't know, man. Maybe I just need to. I know they're like games I've already played before. Maybe I just need to find all the old games I used to really like playing and just play those again. You know what else I really liked? It was a PlayStation game. It was back when the PlayStation did it. I really liked, it was a Nightmare Before Christmas game. Oogie's Revenge. I liked that. Right, that was, in fact, you're playing a game and there's a little storyline of like, oh yeah, it's kind of like what happened after, a few years after Nightmare Before Christmas, right? It's Oogie's Revenge, he's come back, it's all this different stuff. What else did I like? I loved, as a kid, Sly Cooper. You wish you could play that game, to be honest. Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, I'm sure now a lot of the graphics and stuff won't hold up, but as far as, like, enjoying it, it was so fun. I loved that game. And it had so many cool, like, musical things, too, which worked really well, because, like, again, like, the movie had the musical components to it, right? And so to actually make, like, these fighting boss fights with musical stuff, the dance and the rhythm things, on top of the actual fight 'em beat 'em up style, it was so good. You don't think there's a PC port, sadly. I have no idea. I don't know what any of that means. We had the physical game. I wonder how I would stream that. I don't know what I'd have to look it up. I'd have to see if there's a way, because we do have the disc still. We do still have, like, I believe a PlayStation that could play it. I have the controllers. We tried playing it like a year or so ago, and it still worked. And we were like, ooh. So I wonder if I play it on the PlayStation, if there's then still a way to stream it, because it's not on a computer. I don't know how to stream stuff on my computer. Make Roots slave away to find out. Roots isn't feeling too good right now either, but in the future, yeah, I think there's a lot of, I really like that era for PlayStation games, because I loved, you know, Oogie's Revenge. I loved Night Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. I loved the Sly Cooper game so much. I know there was some, like people didn't like maybe the last one, but I don't think I ever played the last one. I only had the earlier games, and I loved those. What other games were there that were, like, PlayStation games? They were so good. And then we had the Wii for Okami, and I think a few other games, but, like, the Wii mostly had Okami. That was, like, the big thing. And I did love that game so much. And it didn't even matter if I liked the game or not, because Roots needed me to play it. I was their entertainment. They would curl up on the couch, and as soon as I got back from Cryptid school, they would demand that I play it for hours. I was the TV entertainment. But yeah, I wonder if there is a way. That would be really, really cool. How much? Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to look up. Let's see. I'm gonna go. I'm messing around on Twitch right now. You guys can't see, but I'm messing around on Twitch. Let's see. No, I had to use the other keyboard. Other keyboard. My third keyboard. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie's Revenge. I think that's how you spell it. Let's go ahead and see. No, that's not what I... Wait, I'm in the wrong section. What's happened? No. Maybe channel? Hopefully I'm still streaming. Oopsie. Okay. Oogie's Revenge. That was what the name of that one was. Okay, there is a category for it. There's a category. Let's see. 1.8 thousand followers. Live channels, none. There are previous videos. There's not a lot. There's only like 7. And then there's like a There's not even any clips in the last 7 days. Oh my goodness. 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 6 days ago. So it's not... Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Create a dashboard. Let me go back here so I can actually see everything. Stream manager. Now I can see chat again. There we go. Hi! I was just so curious. I'm like, what? How many people are still playing Oogie's Revenge, you know? Like, it's been years. Oh my goodness. I didn't even check up Sly Cooper. I should have. That would be a great category to look into, too. And those games aren't like the cozy vibe, but Lord knows they were actually fun games. I feel like so many cozy games aren't fun to play. And I feel like your cozy game can still have enough game mechanics that it's fun, it's interesting. I know they should be like simpler because it's supposed to be cozy. You're supposed to be able to kind of turn your brain off a little bit. It shouldn't be like all scary and doom and gloom and oh no, your character died 20 times trying to fight an Elder Ring boss. It shouldn't be that. But it should still be like engaging a little bit. Is that just me? I don't know. Maybe I just want to be cozy vibes and I'm not. Maybe I like my adventure games too much. But I feel like that too. Like now if I say like, oh, I like action and adventure games, people then think of like Elden Ring. They think of like games that are like super hard that are trying to beat the player. And I'm like, no, that's not engaging either. I want like a cool storyline. And then you just go through the world doing the beat 'em up stuff to like the NPCs and you complete the storyline. Like I'm thinking of Sly Cooper, right? There's a storyline there as you're a thief and you're beating up all the other criminals. Oogie's Revenge, that's an adventure game, right? And an action game, and you're Jack Skellington, you're beating up all these monsters invading Halloween Town because of Oogie. Okami, you're fighting all these monsters and demons, all the yokai and stuff as you're going to you know, revive this area and bring all these trees back to life and then fight all these great big boss monsters too. And you're uncovering the story there. I feel like a lot more action and adventure games need good story again, and they need to be like compelling. Maybe that's just me though. Cryptid canceled because I like have shitty takes about the gaming industry. I don't know. That's what I liked though. I think that's why I want to play those old games again so much, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of stuff like that now. They're always like either really so cozy they're boring, or they're so extreme hard it's not even enjoyable to play it because you're like it's trying to not make you win, or at least trying to make you not win easily, and it's like there's a medium ground. There's a middle ground here. Let's see here. Last few days I was away. What am I slaving away for? Oh, we were I was talking about Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, the PS2 game, and the Sly Cooper games, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. And I was like, those games were really fun. I really liked playing those, but those are on the PS2. They're not on the computer, so I don't know if I could ever stream them. You know what I mean? And so T said to get you to work to see if there's a way to stream PS2 games. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh, you made more Etsy sales. That's good. But yeah, I have no idea. I mentioned like you're not feeling good either, so it'll probably be in the future. But I'm having a lot of time struggling because I want to do the writing stuff, but I also want to start doing games and stuff too because I don't want to write live on stream all year. That's a lot. That's a lot of dedicated effort. So I want to also have like games and stuff I play that people might want to tune in, and just other like chatting times too. But games would be good when I'm starting to lose my voice and I can't chat as long. Like that 7 or 8 hour stream I did before I got sick. I'm like, oh, that was a lot of chatting. So it would be good just to have a game. But I'm not a huge fan of a lot of games that are out like the past few years. Like they're not the kind of games I enjoy, but when I look back, I'm like, I really liked the story and the game mechanics of some of those PS2 games, of Sly Cooper, of Okami on the Wii, on Oogie Boogie's Revenge for Nightmare Before Christmas. those were like stories, and yeah, you're doing action adventure and beating them up, but you're also progressing a good story. And I don't know, it was just a really good balance for me that time in gaming. I really liked those type of games. So if there was a way to actually stream those would be the games I love to stream. Oh my goodness. I keep trying to enjoy cozy games. They're just so boring sometimes, which is really upsetting. I think one that I'm still looking forward to, I think it's one that hasn't been released yet. It's called Grave Seasons. And it's gonna be like a murder mystery cozy horror game, and there's like different endings. I think it's like randomly generated, so one person playing and making the same choices is gonna get a different ending from somebody else, because I guess the killer each time you play through might be randomly generated, so you generally don't know each time you play. And I'm like, ooh, that looks really good. And it's like, I think it has dating mechanics in it too. It has some cool stuff, and the art style looks so cool. So that's one I'm kind of excited for. And then Chinchilla Art's little fishing horror game. I played the demo for that, and that was really, really cool. I almost wish there were more jump scares in it, but it was still really, really good. I did like that, especially as you got to go to other places. I think if it was only the beginning of it, where you're stuck on that first island, that could get boring kind of quick. But it did, you did get to explore, and the day and the time changed, and you were talking with all those other humans who were really fish, and you were harvesting the fish that were really people, and it was getting creepy. I kind of liked that. So there are some games I'm interested in trying, but as far as games I know I love, it's really a lot of those older games, you know? It's kind of crazy. What happened to that point in gaming? I can tell you what, we had a lot more writers on staff for that gaming period. There were more writers who were employed, and even then there weren't a ton. Game writing wasn't still like a huge thing, but it's bigger than it is now. A lot of game companies try to, when they do cuts, when they go down to the bare essentials, writers are always like some of like the first people who go. And game writing is really its own kind of thing. Game writing can be a very particular style, away from storybook writing, away from even script writing for TV shows and other stuff. I would say of the two, it's probably more similar to script writing or TV show writing out of the two, you know? But yeah, I think in a lot of like the recent years, the game writing industry has gotten even tighter and tighter. They really tried to buckle down on it. I think maybe some like really big MMOs have kept them, and not like the spamming ones, but like, you know, just generally, like, you know, like those are bigger things that are constantly being updated with new quests, with new things, with new storylines, and all the new things. So those ones tend to keep writing a little bit, and the writers a little bit more on board. Those ones keep them, especially for consistency's sake. You know, you don't want to do like one update and it's this type of writing and this kind of style, and then like the next update right after has like a completely different person, and they don't know what happened in the previous thing, so then their stuff like goes against it, right? Like, I feel like MMOs might keep them a little bit more, but I'd have to do more research into it. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I think besides that, a lot of like single games, if you were like just making a game to like publish it and it's just that, Portals. Like Portal the game? Portal the game? Maybe. I don't know. I never played the Portal game. I just know the cake thing. And it's a lie. I know some of the memes from it, but I never played it. I may have an idea for PS2 games on PC. Whoa! Roots, look at you go. Oh, Portal is fun. I feel like since I never played it, then everyone's just gonna see me fail at it live on stream. Everyone's just gonna make fun of me. Because they'll be like, don't you know this? It's been out for years. Everyone already knows this bit. And I'm like, no, I never played Portal. I just know the cake's a lie. Oh my goodness. You should do a Portal and Portal 2 marathon. Oh wow, that sounds like a lot. Oh no. You know, maybe. If it's more of the kind of games, if the writing's good and there's like cool game mechanics and stuff, maybe I would like it. I know that was like a really popular game series because there's a lot of brain. Okay, so I'd have to do it when I'm not sick. Because right now, Cryptid has very little brain, I'll be honest. I'm still recovering. I don't have a lot of blood in my body for my brain to work. Yeah, so we'll get better at it. But man, very good story. Okay. Yeah, if it's good story, I'll always try it if there's good story. But yeah, it's like, whoa, I was just like, no, I want Ask Roots to look into the PS2 stuff because like they're still sick. I'll wait a little while. You already have an idea. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're such a smart raccoon. Oh, he's so honest. Any Valve game is good. Is that the company? Let's look up Valve games. Let's see. Frozen Scarecrow said it was okay that I searched things up on stream. It still feels a little scary, but hopefully you guys will bear with me. So they do Portal, Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, Portal 2. Oh wait, no, this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted. Go back. I thought I could scroll. Okay. This is why I don't ever show anything on live stream. Half-Life? Is Half-Life good? Which one's Half-Life? 1998 first-person shooter game? I don't know if I'm good at first-person shooter games. Everyone's just gonna laugh at about how bad my aim is. It was Valve's debut product and the first game in the Half-Life series. Okay, list of Valve games. Let's try that one. Half-Life, Team Fortress, Ricochet. It's a multiplayer jumping game. Oh, okay. If it's too scary, then you can look it up on your phone. Yeah, my phone keeps dying. Because that's what I did before, and then I would always get to the end and I'll be like, oh no, my phone's like 1% and it's about to die. Okay, I guess I'll unstream. Deathmatch, Day of Defeat, Counter-Strike, Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch. Oh my goodness. Half-Life 2 Deathmatch Source, Half-Life 2 Episode 1. I didn't realize there were so many things in this Half-Life game. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Portal. First-person puzzle platformer. Okay, Team Fortress 2, The Orange Box. Oh, that's just a compilation of stuff. Okay. Left 4 Dead. It's Left 4 Dead 2. My bad. Portal 2. Let's see. Counter-Strike. A Lab. This is a virtual reality game released for free. Compilation of 8 minigames set mostly in the universe of Portal. Huh. Another Half-Life. Artifact. I don't know. I'll try the we're missing Half-Life 3 and it's been like 20 years? Oh my goodness. Okay, there's canceled and unreleased games. Half-Life 2 Episode 3. I think that's what you mean by Half-Life 3. Announced in 2006 and it's now 2025. Is it kind of weird 2006 is almost 20 years ago? Wait, that's hurting my brain a little bit. What do you mean 2006 is almost 20 years ago? What do you mean? 21 years. Hey Roots. Hey Roots, shut up. Ah, what do you mean that was 21 years ago? What do you mean 2006 was almost 21 years ago? No. So Half-Life 2 Episode 3, then put on hold, possibly canceled due to scope creep, unsatisfactory internal experiments, and the desire to develop the Source 2 engine first. I've heard rumors they're actually working on Half-Life 3 currently. For Half-Life 3. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, if they just had to develop the engine first, then yeah, maybe if as they're getting closer to getting the engine done. Please not bad at math, don't make me look bad, please. Uh uh Half-Life 2 episode. Oh my goodness, there's just a fly that flew by. Get out of here. So Untitled Half-Life 2 episode. Development ceased when Junction Point signed a deal with Disney Interactive Studios to develop Epic Mickey. I don't remember if it was Epic Mickey or Epic Mickey 2. One of them, right, you would think I would like that one a lot, but one of them, like, again, because it's story mode and there's like little quests and you like beat up the little blobs or whatever, and it's that. You would think I would like that, but some of the quest development, some of the way the quests were done got really confusing. It did not help the narrative of the overall storyline. I did not like them just because I'm like, these quests are not serving the narrative function of this game. Loved Epic Mickey. I think I did too. Maybe it was Epic Mickey 2? Maybe it was Epic Mickey 2 that I was getting really angry at some of the quests and stuff and how it was like delaying the flow of the game. Yeah, I think it was 2. Okay, so yeah, it was Epic Mickey 2. I did not like. That was on Cryptid shit list. I did not like that game. Half-Life 3, a version of Half-Life 3 was in development on the Source 2 engine from 2013 to 2014. It was cancelled as Source 2 was not yet stable enough to support full-scale development. So yeah, it seems like there's issues with the engines not being able to support whatever they wanted the games to do. Virtual reality game led and set aboard the time-traveling ship Borealis. It was cancelled as it failed to gain momentum. What do you mean? Sometimes the games don't gain momentum until after you like finish it and put all the different stuff. Jeez. In the Valley of Gods, a period adventure game set in 1920s Egypt? It was put on hold in late 2019 with the designers shifting to other projects. Now I'm getting so upset that there seems to be like a lot of these cool games that like never ended up happening. I'm gonna get out of this. Yeah. That's kind of crazy though, that games can get so far along and then they're at the point where they're trying to develop it in engine and they're like, oh, it doesn't do exactly what we want. Get rid of it. That's crazy. Let's see here. What are some other really good PS2 games? Like, let's do like Sly Cooper. That's one of Assassin's Creed literally plays like an inferior version of Sly Cooper. I love that. It tries to do a lot of the same things, except it does all of it worse. You're becoming like Frozen Scarecrow. I'll take that as a compliment. And you know, I'm trying to go easier on myself for this stream because I am still sick. I'm still not feeling great, so yeah. If I'm a little bit more like Frozen Scarecrow, that's not a bad thing. And hey, if I get to just hang out with you guys, I mean, on how easily get distracted. So normally I'd be more unfocused. You know, most of the streams I get a bit more writing done unless we're chatting. Today I'm trying to take it really easy on myself because I'm still not feeling good. Lock in. I can't. My Cryptid's brain is cooked today. It is done. It was enough just like remembering my name and remembering how to set up the stream. I felt really bad after just getting affiliate, then taking 3 days off because I'm feeling sick. I'm like, that doesn't seem fair. That everyone just supported me enough to help me gain this affiliate status, and then I would take 3 days off right after. It felt like way too much, you know, so I had the last 2 days off, and I'm like, even if it's just for a little bit today, let me hop on and chat for a bit. Let me Let me hang out. I really wanted to do the story time. We should have Cryptid play Resident Evil 4. Isn't that, like, super scary? Isn't Resident Evil, like, really scary? It sounds like a scary game. It doesn't sound... I would cry? Oh, no. I don't know if this model has a crying toggle. I would do it if my model would cry with me. Not as scary, more adventure-based, in my opinion. Okay, but maybe if this model ever gets a crying toggle, or if it does have a crying toggle, maybe when I figure out how to use it. That way every time I shriek and I'm crying, Roots can just lean over and turn on my crying toggle. Oh my goodness, that'd be funny. Oh my god, some of the suggestions are Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3. That's what we were talking about earlier, where I'm like, isn't there something with like all the snakes? And the liquid snake, and the solid snake, and the metal snake, and the Metal Gear Solid? Prince of Persia? Ratchet and Clank? Psychonauts? Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? Oh my goodness. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. I could see Kingdom Hearts being on the list. Resident Evil 7 is the scariest. So they're all scary, it's just not the scariest one. Okay. Okami! I love you, Okami. When are we getting that Okami 2 one? I know that there was like released sometime recently, like, oh yeah, like there's gonna be an official Okami sequel, not the Okami Den thing. But games like Sly Cooper? Honor Among Thieves? Top 27 classic PlayStation 2 games to play. Oh my god, that's... Devil May Cry? Oh my god. Final Fantasy. Hey, the guy, it's one of the buns. It's one of the buns. Ratchet and Clank Silent Hill. Okami. I never played The Prince of Persia. The Simpsons had a game? 5 and 6 are horrible as they're more like action movie than horror. Okay. Sly Cooper. Where's this? Soul Calibur. Some of these... Shadow Colossus. Yeah, Golden Age of Gaming. Wow. Okay, so maybe it's not just me. You want to play Silent Hill? That's another spooky one. Are you liking all the spooky games? Platform that combines stealth and actions. Well, it was Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, and then I think the next game after it, whatever one it was had a spider lady in it. There was like this Spidey lady who was like a prison warden. Oh my god, when I was a little baby cryptid, she scared me so much. That was like the scariest level because it was this creepy spider lady who ran like a prison or something, and I'm like, oh, she's so scary. And she was like in a little gothic Spidey themed city that she controlled. She was, and I'm like, oh no. Let's get at this. Oh, what's the best PS2 game of all time? But Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas are frequently cited. Oh no. No. Yeah, I don't really... They're not doing a lot of things that really compare with Sly Cooper. I think because that was a really unique game franchise. Same as Okami, there's not a lot of things that were like them. Let's go at this. Why not like spooky games? You can like them all you want, I'm just saying. I'm a scaredy cryptid. You can't expect scaredy cryptids to play too much scary games. I kind of want to sail the seven seas, Silent Hill 2. Okay, yeah, and then buy it once I have the money and grind out those achievements. I'm pro KF. Whatever you gotta do, you know? What was another game franchise that I loved? American McGee's Alice. And then some of the, you know, that one does have very, like, adult, like, sensitive topics in it, right? But I still really like that. I like that even as, like, as a kid Cryptid, I was mature enough to play it. Some of the later American McGee's Alice games, was it the second one? I forget if they had just 2 or 3. But whichever one was later then got, like, really, really kind of disturbing, and I was like, this is too much. Too much for me. But that first one, I remember liking a lot. But yeah, the one that came after it, I was just like, man, this is like really pushing some of these topics for me. I don't know. But I did really like the first American McGee's Alice game. And that's again, like, it's a really compelling story. You're beating things up along the way. So it was a pretty good mix. And I would say, like, out of, you know, that's more recent, right? Compared to the PS2 games. I know it's still not super recent, but I feel like games just need that better mix of, like, yeah, here's this really compelling story narrative that we're going to take you through. By the way, it's also a game and you're going to beat shit up while you uncover the story. You know? Last few days. Let's see how much writing we can. Is the model working? No, it's not. Okay. Accomplish. Well, still feeling like crap. Okay. But yeah, I think if Roots does have that idea for playing some of the old classic PS2 games, I'd love to do game playthroughs of the Sly Cooper series. I'd love to do, what else did I say on PS2? I forget now. You can see how bad my brain is, right? I'm forgetting stuff I just said. For Wii, I'd still really like to do Okami. I don't remember there being a lot of other good games on the Wii, besides, like, fun, silly, like, family games, like little cute little things. One of the Fatal Frames was originally made for the Wii, and I heard from Gab that had good game mechanics. It was intentionally made to work with the Wii. It's whichever one's on the island. They're on an island in that Fatal Frame, or whichever one it is. That one's supposed to be good. That would be a little spooky for me, but you know, that games that were intentionally made to be good with the Wii mechanics were really incredible gameplay mechanics, right? Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Thank you, Roots. Thank you for having working brain cells when I don't. Oh my goodness. Roots, make a list of all the games. I want to do Okami. I want to do the Sly Coopers, and the other one was Oogie's Revenge. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie's Revenge. I need a list because otherwise I'll wake up tomorrow and I won't even remember. I won't even remember having said any of this. Google has the brain cells. Yeah, that's it for most of us. That's it for most of us. Let's see, what do we have here? We're having it still in our flashback scene with the Witch of Rot. More people are getting sick. We had Cryptid rant for an hour without a single word being written. Yeah. And I kind of planned, but when I was starting stream, I'm like, do I even want to pull up the Word document? Because I'm probably not going to get writing done on stream today. My brain really hurts. And you know, I was planning, like, I'll just talk about whatever. No, let's just talk about. I really wanted to do the story time, and I was even considering, instead of doing writing, once I couldn't do the story time for whoever submitted it on Discord, because I didn't have permission to see it. It was a Google Doc, but they hadn't actually given me permission to view it. I was like, oh, should I try doing the Reddit thread again? And I'm like, no, I don't think anyone really enjoyed me going through the Reddit thread. Looking at pieces of writing that people asked for critique on. Like, no one seemed to really, really like that one when I tried it. What else was I thinking of doing? I'm thinking of since we have the Discord now, of trying to find other writing Discord groups and offering people in those writing Discord chats like, hey, I do this thing where I do story time. You can send me, the first page or the first few paragraphs that you're working on, and on live stream, like, I'll have the chance to read it, and I'll give you one or two pieces of advice on how to make it a little bit better, on what you're good at, what might be a little bit of a struggle point for you, how do you make this to the next level. And I was thinking of doing that, but I I don't know how to navigate on my phone, because I mostly do the Discord on my phone now. I don't know how to navigate the Discord to find other Discord groups. I'll have to ask Roots to show me how sometime. Oh, they'll help me with it when we're both feeling better. But yeah, that's a way I'm trying to think of getting more writers involved in this, right? To show their work and have a nice safe place. I'm really not harsh in my judgments. I don't say anything bad. I try to stick to just one or two things that could be improved. And that's kind of it. And then if anyone doesn't like what advice I have, that's okay. It was given for you for free. You can throw it into the dumpster for free. You don't have to keep my advice. One thing about the music genres I listen to, at least each of those artists in those genres I listen to have a straight up tea. What does this have to do with anything? Okay. Oh no. What is that? Luna, what are you doing? Luna, ma'am. What did you do? Yeah, you're making a racket. Why not? It had nothing to do with what we were talking about, T. Okay. Hey, it's a free chat. Did she give you a dead rat? No, she was just messing with some stuff. She was just messing around. She's just a little lunatic. Oh, she's a good kitty though. But yeah, honestly, we've been hanging out for an hour. It's been some really good times, but yeah, I think this is kind of pushing me. I am having trouble like concentrating on stream. And I don't want to give you guys a bad stream. I wanted to hang out here for a bit, chat, prove I wasn't dead, prove I wasn't abandoning this by being gone for 3 days. But this wasn't like this wasn't supposed to be like a big long thing today or get a lot of work count done. I'll probably do a marathon writing thing tomorrow if I'm feeling better, to catch up, right? Because I'm a couple days behind now, right? Like I haven't been keeping up because I was sick. So tomorrow will be probably if I'm feeling better, the big write catch up day. If you guys want to tune in for that. But otherwise, I might end it here for now and just enjoy the fact that we got to hang out and chill, and that Roots might find a way for me to play these PS2 games on stream for you guys. That'll be really fun. I hate having those weird album covers, because if you want to show a friend a song on that album, then you probably will get judged for that. You didn't choose the album cover. If your friends are judging you for that, that's weird. I'm talking about like partial. Oh, okay. Man, I don't know. Maybe it says something about your taste in music. Maybe this is something about you, T. Oh. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you guys are not feeling sick, and that you guys are further ahead in your word count goals than I am. So straight up whatever. Yeah, but have a wonderful night, everybody, and thank you for hanging and chilling out with me. Yeah, have a good night. Bye.